Azores is an archipelago of 9 volcanic islands, located in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, about halfway between Europe and America. Territorially, it belongs to Portugal. You can get here from London, Lisbon or Porto, as well as from Canada and America. Azores have a mild climate with temperature not exceeding 28 degrees Celsius or 84 Fahrenheit in the summer and not falling below 10 degrees or 50 Fahrenheit in the winter. We have chosen the island of Sao Miguel for our holiday, which is the largest in the archipelago. To move around the island, we rented a car. The cost of renting car is very low here. We only paid 50 euros for a week with 500 euros deposit, or you can choose to pay 150 euros with only 60 euros deposit, and that of course depends on the type of car you want. There are many apartments and hotels on San Miguel to choose from. We decided to book our apartment through Airbnb, and that was the best decision ever. Our apartment, Quinta de Sosego, was located in a small village, Pico de Pedro, where our host Rui gave us not only the apartment we booked, but the whole huge house and 3 friendly dogs for company. I definitely would recommend the place for everyone. We're here today at Siete Cidades, which can be translated as 7 cities. We're basically at the bottom of the huge volcano crater, and now here are 2 beautiful lakes, and one lake has green water and the other one blue. And the legend behind the different color water, it tells us about the green-eyed princess and the blue-eyed shepherd that fallen in love with each other but weren't allowed to get married, so they were crying, and this is the way the lakes came from the blue one from the blue-eyed shepherd and the green one from the green-eyed princess, which is quite romantic. It's not true, of course. In reality, depth and different flora in each lake are responsible for different colors in the water. The green lake is much more shallow comparing to the blue one. The Siete Cidades Lagoon has an impressive net of beautiful walking, cycling and trekking paths leading around those volcanic lakes. Where else can you find the routes on top of the volcano edge with stunning view of the ocean on one side and the lakes on the other? You can as well see the third lake, Lago de Santiago, which is located on 334 meters above the sea level. Low-hanging heavy clouds, dense fog, rain and endless drizzle. Azores are definitely not a paradise for sunbathers. However, these weather conditions are ideal if you want to spend the day relaxing in the hot volcanic spring. After our trip to the picturesque lakes at Siete Cidades, we went to the slopes of the volcano Fogo. To Caldera Velia, there is like natural water spring, and they are warm from the volcanoes. The entrance cost for adults 8 euros. It says you can stay only 2 hours, but as far as I know, you can stay longer, but we'll see. And then there is a waterfall down in the forest, so I'm just so excited to go and see it. Urban landscapes are not the reason you would come to Azores. However, while you're there, it's worth to visit Ponta Delgada, its capital, and probably the smallest capital with only 45,000 residents. We started our visit in Parisa del Delicias, the local cafe, one of the many on the historic streets of the town. Our breakfast consists of a large, delicious bun and the coffee. Sweet breakfast with the best buns in the world. While taking a leisure walk around Ponta Delgada, you will see different faces of the Azorean capital. Its center with snowy white buildings, a symbolic city gate, multiple churches and nicely restored buildings and gardens are mixed up with slowly disappearing ruins that the street artists liked a lot. There is a 16th century fort, Sao Bras, which was built to protect the city and the island from the then regular pirates' attacks. Fort then was rebuilt in the 19th century and now is still in use as a Portuguese Navy base, and part of it was converted into the Military Museum of Azores, which is worth, of course, a visit. After visiting Ponta Delgada, we are driving southeast towards Aqua de Pau. This is another interesting town built around volcanic cone. It's worth coming here to swim in the most incredible man-made pool, the whole blue pressed into the rock right next to the ocean. For lunch, I would recommend to stop at the fish bar Haloura, where you can have delicious fresh fish while enjoying the view of the ocean. You can even choose which exact specimen you want to eat, and the chef will prepare it for you. After the lunch, we drive into the Villa Franca de Campo. About 500 meters from the shore, there is located an interesting-looking island, which is actually an old underwater volcano crater. In the middle of this island, there is a natural oval lake connected to the ocean by the narrow channel. The island used to serve as a whale watching point and military base and even the vineyard until 1983, when it was changed into the nature reserve. The best point from which to admire a panoramic view of Villa Franca is Mirador de Nossa Senhora de Paz, with the 18th century chapel. The chapel was supposedly built in a place of the grotto where, according to the legend, was found image of the Virgin in the cave, and a beautiful cascade white staircase leads up to it.